Here's Fiona Parsley from...
Well, hello and welcome back. Look at that for a view. That is Mandria Beach, and that's where we're going. And we're going to go for a dismount and have an afternoon walk and take in, of course, that fabulous, fabulous view as the sun starts to cast its final shadow in downtown Paphos. So if you're looking for a spectacality of a place to come for a holiday, perhaps for a weekend, yeah, perhaps for a week, perhaps for a fortnight, perhaps for the rest of your life, well, downtown Paphos, this could be the place that's waiting especially for you. Here's the boys in blue, by the way, in their brand new Land Cruiser. Have a look at that, because they are having a fabulous, fabulous time indeed. Thank you very much, guys. They don't want to get any scuffs and scrapes on that, do they? There you go. You see, Cypriot government's investing their money wisely and buying probably the most reliable car in the world. Toyota Land Cruiser. Yeah, that's what dreams are made of, isn't it? Anyway, Mandria Beach is coming up. We're going to park up and we're going to go for a stroll and see what's going on. Not a lot, but the views, oh yeah, they're quite simply worth dying for. So come on, get yourself on a big bird or a canoe and start paddling like crazy, because Paphos, Cyprus, Marika and me, oh yeah, we're waiting, especially for you. I tell you what, the sky, yeah, there's the odd cloud or two, isn't it? But it's certainly looking very, very blue, as is the blue, 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 blue Mediterranean Sea. And guess what, Mr. Paul? You've guessed it by now, haven't you? Yeah, he's dressed head to toe in blue. And there's some lovebirds, look at that, sitting on the coastline in Mandria, feasting their eyes and digesting the beauty and the spectacality of the little area known as downtown Paphos. So let's go for a dismount, shall we? Let's park up, let's get the electronic handbrake on, and let's go and have a little look. What a fabulous, fabulous day it is indeed. And it really is, there's no doubt about it. It's a spectacality of a day indeed. And I'm in a t-shirt. Yeah, absolutely fabulous. Look at that. That's Mandria in the distance. That's one of the beach bars. Of course, that's where the lifeguards like to hang out once the spring season arrives, so we say, which is not far away, is it? Spring is coming very, very soon indeed. And of course, there is another event coming very, very soon indeed. The Marika and Me Lounge Bar. Yes, that will open up on the 15th of March, 2025. I'd like to say a big, big thank you to one or two people who are going to get on a big bird and jet into Paphos, especially for that event. If your name is Lady Sally of the Briars, and of course the man of her dreams, the man known as Matt of the Dyers. Yep, they're going to board a big bird, jet into Paphos and be at the opening of the Marika and Me Lounge Bar. And I'd like to say a huge, huge thank you to them. They have been with us from the very, very start of the little channel. And I'm not sure what number of family member they were, but it's right there in the low 20s and 30s. And we do thank you very, very much indeed. And of course, superstar members on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. And of course, they gift us a coffee or two. And on top of that, they have chosen to have their names on a brick, on the Wall of Fame, on the Marika and Me Lounge Bar fancy wall as you go up and down the Hollywood staircase. And we do thank you very, very much indeed for that. The plans for that wall are coming on slowly. It will be a brick effect, and of course there will be one or two names on that wall. In fact, at the moment, more than 250 superstars will glitter on that wall. It will be a selfie opportunity of a lifetime, that's for sure. And of course, the grand Hollywood staircase. All of those steps have gone, as we know. And of course, one or two of the people, I'm pretty sure, will be there at the opening. And of course, they will be standing there for everyone to get a spectacality of a picture indeed. At the very, very top, there will be the girl known as Princess Tracy. She's a blonde beauty. She likes a little bit of purple in her life, by the way. So we're going to get some purple leaf and scatter that around the place, along with gold leaf, silver leaf, copper leaf, and so forth, to make sure that there is a little bit of bling in and around the Marika and Me lounge bar. We're walking on the Pebble Beach, by the way, which has all been washed up into a bit of a mound, as we can see, because we do get a little bit of chopsy mopsiness in downtown Paphos. But remember, we are coming towards the end of the first week in January. I'm on the seafront. The waves are licking and they are lapping the coastline in downtown Paphos, Mandria Beach to be precise. In the distance, about 10 kilometres, so about 7 to 8 miles, is downtown Paphos, the promenade and the harbour area. And of course, if you come into the airport, if you watch that video, it'll take you around about 10-15 minutes, depends what transport you're taking as you head into the downtown Paphos promenade and harbour area. And of course, the most famous street in the world, Bar Street. Yeah, so if you're looking for a great place to come, don't forget to come and see us at the Marika and Me Lounge Bar from the 15th of March 2025. These pebbles are quite loose, by the way, and it's making walking that little bit difficult. So if you do appreciate what we do on the little channel known as Marika and Me, why not go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform? Why not follow in the footsteps of Lord Lee and Lady Vicky and join us as a Superstar member, starting off at only €10 a month. Perhaps like Tony and Sonia, why not gift us a coffee or two? And of course, we do thank you very, very much indeed. And of course, if you want to get your name on the Wall of Fame, on the Hollywood staircase, why not go and hunt us down on PayPal? Yeah, in the search bar, when you get there, pop in these magic words, Paul G. Cyprus. That's P-A-U-L-G-E-E, Cyprus. And of course, up will come my face and Marika's face, the most beautiful woman in the world. She's my Marika, and of course, she's your Marika. And you will know that your name will be appearing on the Wall of Fame on the Hollywood staircase very, very soon indeed. Let's go for a stroll, because there is something very, very special about walking along any coastline, but in particular, the coastline of Paphos is absolutely amazing at any time of year. Whether it's raining, whether it's sunny, whether it's a little bit chopsy-mopsy or not, there's always something nice, and of course it gives you time to gather your thoughts and wash away those blues. Mandria Beach. It'll look a bit better in the summer, by the way, but there are one or two sun lounges out and about, so one would assume perhaps earlier in the day one or two people have been out and about enjoying the calmness, the tranquility and the specialness, and of course the spectaculatiness of the Island of Love, in particular Paphos. What a fabulous, fabulous place to come. Whether you're coming for that weekend, whether you're coming for a fortnight, or perhaps whether you're coming for the rest of your life. Wow, takes your breath away, there's no doubt about it. That nice little bit of freshness that gets into the lungs after these things, of course. If you want more of us, we're on twice a day, but perhaps you might consider to go and hunt us down on Facebook. Yes, brand new pages on Facebook, Marika and Me, and of course Marika and Me Lounge Bar. Please hit the like and please follow us. Doesn't cost you a single penny. Of course, it keeps you updated with what's going on at the bar and on the little YouTube channel known as Marika and Me. You can also follow us on TikTok. You can also follow us on Instagram, whichever is your flutter, shall we say. But please don't forget to always keep coming back to the little channel known as Marika and Me. YouTube is our home, and our plan and our mission is to make sure that you guys understand just how fabulous Cyprus is, in particular Paphos, because Paphos is the greatest place in the world. And many of you know that. Many of you have come back over and over and over. Many of you have decided to change and live here for the rest of your lives. But if you've not been here before and you stumbled upon one of our little videos, we promise you that when you come to Cyprus, you will keep coming back again and again. Like Lady Enid and of course Lady Alison. Mum and daughter who live in downtown Yorkshire, they came for the first time a couple of years ago and they keep on coming back. They do indeed. Up in Scotland, in Glasgow, there is a man called Sir David and he's got his very own blonde beauty. She doesn't like the name Debbie because no, she's a little bit too posh for that. So a big shout out to Lady Deborah and of course their princess, Princess Millie, and we'll be waiting for you when you get on that big bird and jet into downtown Cato Paphos. I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit that like, smash that subscribe. Doesn't cost you a single penny. And of course, if you would like to keep the channel afloat and make a slight contribution, you can either do it via YouTube on the Super Thanks. That's the heart-shaped button with a $sign in the middle, right where you read a comment. Of course, you can hunt us down on Buy Me a Coffee. Marika and me, Buy Me a Coffee up will come our landing page, and that's where you could choose to read a little bit more about us and of course a comment or two. You can also hunt us down on PayPal, as I've said, and get your name on the Wall of Fame for only £50, or perhaps a swinging star on our groovy ceiling at only £100, or perhaps have your name on a plaque on the bar at only £150. Don't forget, there's many ways to say that big thank you, and we do thank you from the bottom of our two hearts. Feast your eyes and digest. That is quite simply a view worth dying for. Kali Kalimera to a man in downtown, I think it's Portsmouth, or is it Plymouth? But he's the greatest paramedic in the world. Big shout out to Sir Daniel and of course his girl, Lady Sherry. Have a spectacality of a day indeed.